Time now for our Sunday specials. Residents of Kisi, an agrarian community in Oyo State, have petitioned the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to investigate the contractor handling the important Igboho-Kisi road. They say the project has been abandoned, even though the government paid a substantial part of the contract sum. Correspondent Olutaya Famous Call tells us more.
Kisi is located in the northern part of Oyo State and is the headquarters of Igboho local government. The largely agrarian town is about 250 kilometers from Ibadan, the capital of Oyo State. A journey from Ibadan to Kisi takes 4 hours, but travel time would have been a lot reduced if this road that links Igboho to Kisi had been fixed.
In the 2016 audit report, the Auditor General said that the contractor couldn't account for 44.8 million naira. From what we've seen, what we've heard from the community, I think the road is strategic to the development of Kisi community. And we also understand that many pregnant women are giving birth on the road due to the condition of the road, in transit to the hospital. Also, is telling on the education of the youth in this community, is affecting the aged population as well.
The contractor handling the Igboho-Kisi road is nowhere to be found, and the road has now been abandoned and impassable. Our desire to know more about this road took us to the residence of Bajimo Aderibigbe, an elder of the community, who gives us more insight.
You know, Ibadan is the headquarters of Oyo State. That is the shortest road to Ibadan. But since it has been in that deplorable condition, we have to take other roads, particularly to Kisi, Igbeti, Ogbomoso, Oyo, and down to Ibadan, where the road traffic is very, very, very heavy. This road leads to other areas. Kisi road leads to other areas which is economically important to this community. For instance, it leads to Shaki, and from Shaki we go to Barote local government in Kwara State. So we have been unable to take that route again.
Inhabitants of Kisi town want the federal government to beam its searchlight on the abandoned road. Igboho-Kisi Link Road is the swiftest access route to the other community. In the event of emergency, lives are lost, while farmers find it an Herculean task transporting their produce to town.
Kisi indigents, we are known to be farmers. So most of our farmers are settlers here. But whenever there's during the rainy season, there won't be access. They won't be able to have access to take their farm produce to the markets simply because of the condition of the road. So we are urging the government to intervene. We know this government is ready to save us from the dungeon and the plight that we have got in through the last administration.
It's affecting us seriously because our farmers are plenty in this particular place, and for them to take their products to the market is not easy.
Abandoning critical road projects is a big problem in Nigeria.
When we begin to have citizens as auditors themselves, when citizens participate fully in the audit process, then you discover that some of this issue will not arise, because citizens will know when monies are given to contractors. They will be able to follow up because they are the primary beneficiaries of government projects. So if they are the auditors themselves, auditing contractors, then they will know when monies are released to contractors. They'll be able to follow up the contractor and ensure that the contractor utilizes the money efficiently, effectively, and economically.
The Igboho-Kisi road contracts awarded in the year September 2014 at a whopping 98.8 million naira was projected to be completed within 3 months. Reports say 87.8 million naira had been released to the contractor, yet residents continue to suffer. Nigerians here can only hope and pray that the federal government would urgently take steps to address this anomaly. Olutaya Famous Call, TVC News, Oyo State.